Okay. Just re-familiarise myself with some of the controls. We were stopping for petrol, I think, weren't we? Oh, how do I run again? Oh.
I need to fill the tank or I won't get very far.
Okay. Well, I couldn't interact with the pumps, so we'll assume there's something else to do. Martin. Right. Since my father died, the church is empty, and even though I open its doors every morning, people only come as tourists. My father was not a very well liked man. Since the whole village disappeared due to a landslide, leaving only the church, he started to lose his mind. He built a house on the roof, okay, and he always talked about apparitions. Besides, he hated that they had put up shops, especially the sex shop. Cheryl. That's the name of the shop? Oh no, sorry. Cheryl, the owner, came several times a week to complain about my father. The truth is that she was right. What's that? Oh, okay. We've got a torch. We'll leave it on for now. Some time ago, every week, I don't know why, but the keys to the start generator that takes the petrol to the pumps. Okay, so we need to start the generator. But the key to the start generator that takes the petrol from the pumps disappeared. Surely it was someone from my environment since I was changing the place where I left them. It wasn't fun to arrive in the morning and realise that I couldn't open the gas station. It got to the point that Carlos, the owner of the tool shop, had a backup copy prepared just in case. In the end, I decided to take keys home and thus ensure that I could attend to the customers. Okay, so it doesn't sound like we're going to be able to get hold of the spare because he's taking it with him. What were the controls again? Can I open doors? Hold up. Hang about. Just quickly, I need to turn my torch off because I can't see the writing. Controls. Pick up, touch, read. Oh, it is E. Okay. So I'm assuming I just can't get in that door or can't get in it yet. Well, that usually gives you a little prompt, doesn't it, if you can't get in it? But you should be able to. Okay. We'll see. That's the tool shop. Well, looks like it's probably a pawn shop, but it has tools on the top of it, so. Oh, what's this over here? Another shop. Can't get into there. There's the church. Okay. We'll try this shop first. Okay. Well, actually, it makes very little difference, but fine. We've got some flashy lights going on, so I assume that's possibly a puzzle like the dog bark one in chapter 1. It might be signalling some sort of number. The other day I had to stay late to do inventory in the shop. When I left it was already very late, beyond midnight. I was heading to my car when suddenly a rather strong light came out of the church. I asked Martin the next day and he told me that he hadn't set foot in the church all day. Maybe it was some teenagers, or maybe the apparitions the old priest was talking about were real. Either way, I don't want to check. Oh, it's getting spooky. Shop layout. Zone 1 vases. Zone 2 washrooms. Zone 3 lighting. This will be the final distribution of my shop. Right now it's a bit mixed, but I think it's not difficult to know where everything is, so customers won't have to ask too much. I assume these zones are probably worth remembering. 1, 2, 3. Vases, washrooms, lighting. Oh, that's that flashing. Okay. Are they meant to be vases? I assume so. Washroom. Oh, vases. Okay. Washroom, lighting. Right. That's what. That's. Oops. Sorry, my phone's just buzzed. Let's have a quick look. That's fine. I didn't read this one, did I? Since the priest died, this place is much quieter. That man was a fanatic who made life impossible for all of us. It's not right, but I'm glad he's dead. I feel bad for his son, Martin, who is a good person, but even he was annoyed by the fact that he kept stealing the keys to the warehouse, even though Martin did not want to see him. That damned old man asked me for a lot of materials to build himself a house in the woods, materials that he never paid me for. No wonder nobody attended his funeral. He deserved it. Okay, so it looks like I can interact with that. Maybe that's to do with the 3 zones, of which I can't remember the order. Vases, washrooms, lighting. Okay, let's have a look. I don't know how to count those lights. 1, 2, oh no, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe. Oh, I'm really confused. I'm not sure where the cycle starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4. I don't know. 5 or 6, I'm not sure. I think. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe 5? Let's try it. Vase is 5. We'll try. Lighting, I think, was the next one. Really should have written this down. No, washrooms was the next one. My memory. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That can't be right. That's 2 5s. I just don't think that'd be right. Because I'm counting 5 there as well. Can I only count? Have I lost the ability to count and I can only count 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can't be 5, 5, 5. Can it be? Oh, what am I doing? That's I'm not even, am I? That's hmm. Maybe I'm counting the right. Maybe the numbers of things as opposed to the lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe for vases. Have I counted that right? Really, I know I used to be able to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, 7 vases. When it comes to washroom, are we just counting the complete toilet? Why are some of them plumbed in? I hope no one uses those in the middle of the shop. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they're all plumbed in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that remains as 5, we reckon. And then lights. Would it just be the ones with the lampshades, so all the ones that are the same, or that light as well, and those lights? What do we reckon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, it can't be 10. It could be 3. Those sort of lights. 7, 5, 3. I'm really bad at this game. Vases, washrooms, lighting. Okay, we'll go with that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely 5 toilets. Let's try the other lights. Ones with the lampshades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe. 7. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 7, 5, 7. Maybe not the toilets, maybe the toilet seats. Maybe only the things that actually get caught in the light. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? Then none of those get caught in the light. We must be on the right track. I'm just not sure what I need to be counting. About 3 toilet seats. Or just ones that are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lights. 3 seats. And still 7 vases. So that's 7, 3, 4. 7, 4, 3. But then why was there that hint about sometimes you don't want to have your torch on? What was that getting at? Or these things? Although they look like gas canisters. Oh, so do they. Right. We'll try. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, we might have to come back here. Maybe there'll be another clue elsewhere. So either to do with the flashes of the lights, or it's to do with the numbers of items, or a mixture of the two. But I think all the lights were flashing 5 times, so that seems unlikely. Ah. And now I'm not. Okay, I'm going to take it. I'm not really sure what popped into my head there, but we're going to go with it. Oh. I thought that would open that door, but it hasn't. So what's it done? Open something else somewhere else. Okay. Not really sure what I've done now. Just making sure it just hadn't just opened the shop or something. Not that there'd be any reason it would have, but you just never know with this game. Okay, let's go and have a look in the church. Oh, spooky cutscene. Oh, really odd cutscene.
want from me?
I must admit my character is remarkably calm after the demonic "Where are you?" voice, which, you know, in real life I would have been gone. You wouldn't see me for dust. I finally got out of that horrible town and on the way. Oh, it's Emma, wasn't she the one that was in chapter 1 having an affair with the son of the Asian family? I finally got out of that horrible town and on the way I came across this place. I just wanted to fill up the petrol tank, but I saw the church and it caught my eye. Those metal tubes seem to be a giant instrument, but not all of them create sound. The priest, a nice man, says that only he knows how to play them in the right order, because not all the tubes are inside the church. At the table where almost all the tubes are, only one of them sounds, and it sounds differently. When I ask him why, he replies that this tube is only played in case of error, and then he starts the melody again from the beginning. Okay, so it's another one of those click things in the right order jobs. Okay, so that's the reset button, I assume then. That is what it says, isn't it? Only one of them, but oh, because there's a load over there. Only one of them sounds, and it sounds differently. Oh, at the table. Oh, okay. Only one of them, so one of these is a reset. Ooh. Pardon me. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Sorry. The apparitions don't stop, they go on and on. I don't know what they want to tell me. I've seen them in 3 different places. They always appear in the same order. First on the lectern, then in the cemetery, and then on the roof of the church. I need to find out why they appear. So we've seen the lectern one, so I assume we're going to see some more. Record of deaths. Alejandro Thompson. ANETGV. Try and remember these, chat. Oops. Because I assume they mean something. Well, this would be the cemetery. I was half expecting to see maybe a name on some of these to match the names in the record we just looked at, but nope. Oh, I'm drifting off the ladder. Okay. So at some point I need to... Can I? Oh, I can. Can I die? No. That's good. Okay, so I can't get up on the... Well, I can't get into the little house on the roof. That must be something to do with playing the tubes. Ah, were there more then? None out here, are there? So maybe there's some more behind the locked door on the roof. That one doesn't make a sound. That one does. None of those do, apart from what I think must be the reset. So, in there, I got the correct code and unlocked something. But I don't know what I unlocked. I don't seem to be able to get in here at all yet. Oh. Okay. I was just trying the same code that I did in the other one. What about the other numbers that we unlocked in the shop? No? What else did you do? I'm not going to do 734734. No. I'll try 555. What else did we do? Too many to count, I think. Okay. So maybe there'll be some clues to that in there if we can get in there. But obviously I've done something in here, something unlocked, and this seems to be the only thing here. Sorry, just checking. Open, yeah, E, left click, jump space. Oh, unless... maybe it unlocks something in the petrol station? Maybe? Any ideas, chat? Anything? Anything at all? I mean, there was that whole thing when I walked in and it said, oh, sometimes it's handy not to have your torch on. It's like, well, why? What am I... What can I see better in the dark? Well, lights, obviously, but the torch weren't that good. What did I unlock? Are these open? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oops. Oh. I wonder if that's what I unlocked. But then does that mean these unlocked too? Okay, I've got a shovel. Now it seems grim. Bear with me. But this game isn't afraid of grim. If we've got a shovel and there's a cemetery, although is there any that doesn't look like to read on? Oh, that was one of the names, wasn't it? Apparitions don't so they go on and on. I don't know what they want to tell me. I've seen them in 3. Oh, I'm reading this from... Lecton Cemetery roof. Maybe there are some pipes. Because there's a lectern on a pipe that makes a noise. Haven't seen one in the cemetery and can't get into the house on the roof. Okay, well this one... I might be in out of order by trying to dig up a cemetery. Oh, there is a... That's a pipe, look. And it dings. Although I can't get up on the roof yet. As in the door on the roof, so I better reset that. You gotta love that sound. So lectern, cemetery, and then roof. But this shovel I just picked up. How do I use it? I suppose just E, and if I do it in the right place, it'll work. I'm just going to try them all. I can't help but think this must be something to do with something. And if it is, maybe this one. Maybe if it is something, there's probably a clue as to... Ah! There's probably a clue somewhere that tells you which one you need to do that to, as opposed to just randomly trying them. What's this? So I've collected what? I've collected Command 2. What does that mean? I'm trying them all. I feel bad about it, but it worked with one, so, you know. Okay. Well, I've collected Command 2. I don't know what that is. Does it open a door anywhere? Doesn't open that door. Ah, actually, I'm assuming the last pipe is in this room, but maybe it's not. Uh-oh. Maybe there is one just somewhere on the roof, if I can get elsewhere on the roof. Hang about, is that one? That's one. So what was it? Lectern Cemetery roof? Let's try. Lectern. Cemetery. Oops. This ladder's very unsafe. Aha! A mechanism has been opened. Check us out. Here we go. We're progressing now. It's inadmissible that pagan Cheryl has dared to open a sex shop, filling this place with sinners and lust. Since the collapse, good people are in the cemetery and demons are in the street. I'm going to take revenge. After many nights of watching, I've noticed Cheryl uses 2 different controls to activate and deactivate the security of her shop. The separate controls don't work. You have to wear both, and then you approach the entrance doors, the lights come on. I managed to replicate the controls thanks to that loan shark Carlos. Now I just have to know what to do once the whole system is on. Is that what I've just dug up? in the cemetery. Command 2. Oh, that's one, isn't it? Command 1. The apparitions are no longer just visual, now I can also hear them. No doubt this will make it easier for me to understand what they want to tell me. I have made some recordings. I will take them home so I can study them quietly. Okay. So now we're going to the shop, and I should be able to get in. But then what's that? Well, that didn't happen before. Oh, okay. Is this another code? Oh, it's not coming on again. Oh. Yeah, different ones in different orders. So if we say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? Or is it just how many lights are on in one go? Because I think they lit up on their own when I first walked over. How long does it take to start again? So 2, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 2, 4, 3. Hey, hey, hey. Look at us go. Getting the hang of this now. Let's have a bit of torch going on again. Luckily, this Alejandro fanatic is no longer with us. For a while he made my life impossible, so much so that I almost lost everything. But instead of giving up, I set out to make that fool pay for everything he had done to me, and so I did. So this woman killed Alejandro. Because he was on the list, wasn't he, of recent deaths. Anything else flickering and flashing to read? Anything? Okay. What are we missing? Um, is this just me? Well, only because, look, point, point, but then there's nothing on here. Oh, no. Point. Oh, they're just pointing to the closed door. Hmm. Look at that. Little pointy people. I hope it's this door. Carlos, the owner of the shop where they sell all kinds of tools, is one of those people who doesn't ask any questions as long as there's money involved, which has been very good for me. What I did ask him for was a copy of the priest's keys. As he owed him a lot of money, he didn't hesitate for a moment to help me without asking questions. One of those nights when the priest was sleeping in his church shed, I went into his house, which was still under construction, and modified some of the load-bearing pillars. The idea was that as soon as there was any sudden movement, a small part of the structure would collapse. The problem was that half the roof collapsed, crushing the priest as he lay on his bed. Maybe it wasn't what he wanted to do in principle, but I recognise that this coincidence has brought us peace. Isn't that what our Lord wants? Amen. There's some very strange characters in this game. Right, that's a key. Priest's keys. So is that the key for the petrol pump? The only reason I say that is because the note in the petrol station said about it must be someone I know who keeps nicking my keys. Okay, it's not for that then. Can't use it. Oh, there is no supply. I need to open the gasoline passage. Maybe the tank is in the back. I'm going to look around the back. Okay, so the key I've picked up isn't for that. Oh, where's the out? So I think we're back to where we were a minute ago, I think. Right, so there's a house in the woods somewhere. The priest had a house in the woods, but what do we reckon? Out the back of the church? I don't know where to look. Oh, saying that. Why does it look like it's made of cardboard boxes? Cozy. That was probably the key for that then, I assume. I was born here. This used to be a beautiful town full of life where people behaved well, came to church on Sundays, got married. Since a part of the mountain collapsed, burying everything but the church, I live in constant hell. Why didn't you take me too, sir? Maybe God wants me to rebuild this place again, so this house will be the first of many. But first I must plan to put an end to that sin tent. The only way I can think of is to reduce the number of customers. My son's gas station is very well known. If I manage to stop people coming to it, the others will have no choice but to close down their business. That's why I usually steal the key to the tank that supplies gas. I'm sorry for my son, but I must follow God's will. There it is. So this guy steals the key. Oh yes, that's the roof that collapsed. Nice. There's a key.
It could be the key to the fuel tank.
It could be. I'm hoping. That's where I keep my toolbox, in the shower. Handy place to keep it. It's good. I've been able to decipher a part of what the apparition says. The exact words, "Are you there?" It's as if someone is calling me from somewhere else. It is disturbing. Where are these voices coming from? What are they looking for? Okay. Well, if this is the key to the gas tank, I just assume we've done quite well. Because chapter 1 took us a couple of hours, but I assume the key to the gas tank gives us the petrol which we've been looking for. Which must be the end of chapter 2, I guess. Find out in a minute. But if it is, that's going to mean a very short stream today. So I'm not able to start chapter 3 today. Right, I'm going near the pump again because I assume I have to. If this isn't the end of this chapter, it means we're going to be stuck and we're going to have to do all of that again. Hey, hey. Uh-oh. Oh no, don't make me stuck here again. Oh. Whew. Okay. So, can I leave? No, I'm gonna pump some more gas. How do I leave? Oh, get in the driver's side. Sorry, UK player here. It's all driver's side's the other side. So this is the start of chapter 3. I don't know how many chapters there are in this game. I can't imagine many because they're all quite long. Ooh. Ah, chapter 3 conclusion. So my guess is there's 3 chapters. Wow, I like this. Oh, it does make me want to continue, but I know if I don't finish it, anything we do. What can I hear? Oh, it is the water. I thought it sounded like water. Oh, but I can't go and look at the water. That's against the rules, apparently. I'm going to get pizza. Sorry, I can't start the puzzle. Start the puzzles. Oh. Okay, so the play area isn't quite as big as it looks. I assume then, bear with me. I assume it is restricted to this building, which is a... Oh, what do we reckon? Office building? I don't know. I mean, it's probably better that the play area isn't huge because, you know,
I work here. Why did I come?
because you work there. There you go. Motivational poster for any business. Profits. Yep. Well, there aren't even any fish. Oh, okay. Well, we'll continue for a bit longer, but we might have to do it all again. That's the only thing that gets me. Lately I see Andrew and John very close together. They spend hours in the basement warehouse. I find it quite strange. The boss's son with the maintenance and security manager. For years they haven't even looked at each other. What has changed? Arnold has on his desk the only photo where we all go out together. Even Aaron. Oh, we're Aaron, aren't we? That's us. I've asked him for a copy many times, but he doesn't even listen to me. Is that photo so important to him? Well, I guess it is. So someone's got a photo on their desk. Someone's been in the basement warehouse with someone they wouldn't usually hang out with. They're the clues we have at the moment. Whatever that is going to go off unless you close the fridge door, which I can't. It's a surprisingly heavy door. Well, I'm not seeing any flashy things. Oh, there is in there. Okay, so we'll look in there in a minute. That's there again. Pool table. Okay, Paul. Press R to pick up drop-off objects. Wow, there's a trick. Oh. I'm tired of the boys leaving the ping pong table a mess, so I've had an idea. I've created a program that checks if the table is dirty. If so, the drinks cabinet in the kitchen will remain closed. First camera counts the number of objects that don't belong on the table and sends the information to the second camera, which controls the objects people throw away. So if there are 5 glasses or cans, they will have to throw 5 glasses or cans into the container. I'm a genius. However, the system is not perfect. You can cheat the program or even throw rubbish from elsewhere. Until they find out, it will give me time to fix it. So I assume that's the camera looking at things that shouldn't be there. Then somewhere there's another camera. This one. And it opens a drinks cabinet, I think, in the kitchen, which is, well, that I assume, but why do I need to open that? Okay, well, we'll do it and we'll see what... Oh. Okay, we'll figure out why it opens in a minute. Yeah, I just do trick shots with me rubbish. Ah, come on. I know it did it anyway, but I'm still doing it. I'm finishing the job. I'm sorry. I'm not doing half a job. Right. Going from the kitchen. This is ah. Wow. That's a hard liquor drinks cabinet. Key print part 1. Suggesting there is a key print part 2. I wonder. Right, okay. Just because it was a little computer disk and I remember seeing that computer there. But then there's also the laptop. No, okay. There's nothing else in here, was there? Just the stairs. So, basement or offices? Actually, this is quite massive, isn't it? There's a lot going on. I didn't even see a lift. Oh, there you go. There's the lift. 3 paper aeroplanes. I know there was a flashing piece of paper there. Somewhere there. I was just having a quick look around first to see what else is about. Not a lot, I don't think. So for all this space, all these desks, it's actually very little to say. Well, unless there's a puzzle or something I need to be figuring out, which we might find out now. I have finally finished the keycard for the lift. Now only those who have it can use it. That makes sense. You can't use things if you don't have them. To create it, it's done in the 3D printer, but you need the plans are in 2 different discs. One is kept by Arnold from maintenance and security, and the other is kept by me, where the boys usually hide it. Well, we found one, and the maintenance stroke security man, has been hanging out in the warehouse basement, we found out. So that's probably where the other one will be. I'm just having a look around. Oh, I was going to say I'm looking for the 3D printer, but that's the 3D printer. Right, shall we try Basement. Oops. Oops. Ooh. Sorry. Oh, I've got 3D printers just strewn about the place. Ah, there's the photo. Am I the geezer in the background? What do you suppose we need to pay attention on here? 3 balloons, the what look like billiard balls next to the bin. Well, I'm guessing that's where the other disc is going to be. Let's have a read. Arnold. John cheated on me. I didn't want that to happen. He told me he would only be sick for a few days and then he would go back to work. He offered me a lot of money. He probably wants to blame me. Why would I trust him? Everyone in the office knew about his fame. I was stupid. So we're looking for a code for that safe, I assume. Because they're such strange objects for that photo. See, there's 3 balloons and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 billiard balls next to the bin. And on the other side of the picture, the left-hand side of the picture, as you look at it, there seems to be 4 little doll things. Like Funko Pop type things. So 4, 3, 5. I know it seems like such a stretch, but that's what a lot of these sort of codes seem to be in this game. Just weird things. Look, see? We're getting a bit used to it now, aren't we? Thank you. Can I use any 3D printer? No, okay. I know they're just stacked up, so it was unlikely, but who knows? Whoops. Whoops. Oh. Oh, okay, so it didn't even print it. Don't tell me that's literally going to be it. Although, if this is going to be it, then in a lot of ways that's good, because otherwise my next stream potentially would have been a 15-minute stream. Oh. Where should we go? Why were there no stairs to up here? It's tidier than the rest of the place. It's not great, but it's tidier. Can I still pick stuff up? No. It's a shame. I was just going to mess it up a bit. Make it look like the rest of the office. Pedankin? My alert actually worked. Hello, welcome. I'm just sort of blundering my way through this game at the moment. and it's rather strange clues and things. But, you know, keeps me guessing. I mean, now it's really keeping me guessing because I don't know what I'm looking for at all. There's not even anything to read up here from what I can see. I don't know if you know the game at all, but usually there's like, you know, just little flashing bits of paper that you read, and they sort of give you some clue about what you might be trying to achieve. But maybe I should have gone down in the lift first. Maybe there was something down, although I'd already been in the basement. Oh, did I completely miss that? This is how it works. I'm the boss's son, so this company belongs to me by birth. My father has lost his mind. How can he give the reins to someone who is not a member of the family? It's not going to stay that way. I have tricked Arnold into helping me, of course, by paying him a large sum. My plan is to end the threat without getting my hands dirty, and if it goes wrong, it will be Arnold's fault. My father says that he has the attitude and that he is much more qualified to be a boss than I am. More hard-working, honest, has his head in the right place. Too bad it will go down in history. Okay. Is there anything in there that sounds like there's something I should be doing? I'm the boss's son. This can be... Tricked Arnold. Well, we read about that down in the basement. Arnold said that he'd been offered a large sum. Surely that can't be the only thing on this entire floor. Okay, one last look around this floor for the minute, and then we'll try the lift to see if it can go anywhere else that we haven't seen yet. And we were doing pretty well. The last chapter we got through really quite quickly, despite having to do it all over again because the game got me stuck between a petrol pump and a car. And then even this chapter, I felt like we actually progressed, and now we seem to not progress any further. The only thing about this game, well, not the only thing, but one of the things about this game is obviously you get the nice flashy bits of paper, but nothing else in terms of, you know, you don't, sometimes there's things you can click on, but you wouldn't have a clue that you could actually click on. And, you know, that's to add to the challenge, obviously, but, yeah, don't know. Oh, we can go up further. This office is huge. Ah, this must be where the boss lives. Wing-back leather chair and so on and so forth. Okay, so we're looking for a code. Some hint of a code. Sometimes these are easy to find, sometimes they are not. Can I have a go? Ah. Oh, that was the lift. That's where we came in. Right, let's have a skulk around up here and see what's around. This looks like a puzzle if ever I've seen one, but who knows. Having a good look, just in case anything looks different to anything else. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. I'm not getting stuck again. Oh, they all look pretty uniform. Okay, well we're definitely missing something. There can't just be a code panel on a computer with literally nothing that might hint. It's gonna be to do. It's gonna be something to do with all this stuff. I can just feel it, like the number of plugs in the sockets or something. But I don't know how I would. That's what it's gonna be. Why do I always leave my lights on? It's not important to the game, but you know. I assume I don't leave my engine running. Okay, okay. What are we missing? What are we missing? Or what have we already missed? Although I would imagine the answer will be something to do with this, what's on this floor, because they generally don't seem to, or certainly not yet, separate out, you know, puzzles that span floors. But surely I would have read something somewhere. Maybe plugs or wires or boxes or fans or something. It'll be the number of something strange, probably. How many windows there are, because for no apparent reason. Hmm. Don't seem to be able to interact with anything. Missing something, chat? Come on. Any ideas? All welcome. Okay, can't go up anymore. And earlier on I couldn't go down any further, so we're definitely in the right place. Or how many trophies there are, although there's only one, so maybe not that. Or certificates. No, that'd be ridiculous. or ID card. No, because we see. Although is that a clue that we can see that there, and then there's a duplicate of it over here? Hmm. Chat, I need your help. If you have any idea what I might be looking for a code for that computer, or if I read anything earlier that has stuck in your mind as being a possibility that I have obviously now completely forgotten. We may not be right. But we need to be able to try something. I just think it'd be something up here, personally. But I'm not seeing anything. I don't know. 6 points on the arrow. 3 crosses. I'm gonna try. Oh, I don't believe it. I can't believe that. Either I've just fluked that, or that's just ridiculous. 1 chart, 3 crosses, 6 stopping points. Oh, this is opened. What have I failed at? Why is my child despicable? Strong words. These are questions I ask myself all the time, especially in these last few days. Arnold couldn't take it anymore and came to confess. John convinced him to poison the one who was going to be my successor, a brilliant, honest man with the capacity to lead this company. He considered him my son. According to Arnold, John told him that it would only cause him minor discomfort, so he agreed to help him in exchange for quite a bit of money, but in reality, the dose John gave Arnold was lethal. Arnold innocently poured the poison into the coffee. From today I don't have any children, and of course I will personally see to it that his murderer ends up behind bars. Aaron, rest in peace. We are Aaron. We're not alive. So why are we wandering around office?
I don't understand anything. Was I poisoned? What's going on?
Oh, we're dead, chat. Oh, should I still be trying to move? Oh, staring at a wall.
Where am
I think we all know where we are.
I? Natalie, is that you? Natalie!
What are we continuing? What? We're going. Hang about. That's a jawline. Wow.
Aaron, it's you.
going on?
Aaron, you are dead. Months ago, you came home sick from work. That night, you went to sleep early but never woke up again. You were murdered, Aaron. Eisen and I just wanted to see you one last time to tell you how much we love you. We weren't sure it would work out, but you're here. It's incredible.
It's all right. I feel that I must leave. I'm sorry for everything. I love you.
We love you, Aaron.
This is deafening. Okay. Thank you for playing After You. This game has been created by one person. Video games are my passion, and thanks to people like you, me and others will be able to continue to bring more and more quality to this art. Again, thanks for playing. Oh, that's quite nice. The end was strange. Hang about, I thought it was K148 Game Studio. Don't tell me that's wrong. Surely not.